It's okay.
G'day everyone, welcome back to Soulcast episode 9, and I'm joined here with Monarch. But we're
Yes.
missing a Fucus again. Oh, by the way, I'm Dash Jade. And we're missing a Moz. Where is he?
Missing Moz, man. He's picking up a whip, isn't he?
Yep, he's up in
Yeah.
the big smoke, grabbing himself a ride.
Yeah. Good man.
Yep, so that's fair shit. So we're down a man
Fair
this
enough.
week, but we'll try still deliver some quality discussion for ya. Tell us what we've been up to, what we've been playing, answer some questions, just some game development, gaming, etc., etc. talk.
And maybe not game development questions as well.
Yeah, that's what I tried to recover. I was like, I was saying gaming, and I was like, what game playing questions? Well, fuck, I don't know. But
Yeah.
you all know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So what we've got in store, normally we've got I tell us Tuesday like normal. Then we'll just go over a couple of games we've been playing, and then answer a few of your questions at the end of the episode. But we'll kick us off with a couple of things we've been up to. Max, you've been doing a bit of a Fiverr work lately, haven't you?
Yes, I have a Fiverr. Well, I've actually had a Fiverr since like February.
Yeah, it's just
But
taking off now.
it's starting to take off now. I've been plugging things a little bit. Got a couple clients going, so I'm getting a bit of work through that. No, it's good. It's good exercises, like, because it's kind of just like drawing something to get better at a certain field, but this time you have actual pressure and like real motivation because you have the incentive of coin behind it.
Yeah.
And also the prompts given to you, so you're not umming and ahhing about what do I do.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's actually good.
The time you were already spending time just working on your own stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So at least
So
now you're getting paid for it.
Yeah, and now someone's telling me what to do, and I don't have to sit here and think of something to think up of.
Imagine thinking.
Imagine. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Imagine
No,
using your own head.
that's a cool thing about being an artist is you can freelance like that. I mean you can be a freelance like programmer, but it's pretty different. Like
Yeah.
it's a pretty
I mean, like, I
broad
still have
sort
to.
of statement.
Yeah, I still have to like think and like use intuition and use my art vision, whatever you want to call it, to create things and
My
whatnot.
secret art knowledge.
Yeah, it sounded cringe as hell. Anyway, no, I've been doing a character design recently, which is pretty neat. So I've been actually having to put together some ideas myself.
That's kind of sick. What are
Yeah,
your
it is.
thoughts
It's
on like art commission pricing in general?
pricing.
You charge what, $20 for a
It depends. So with Fiverr, you can have up to 3 packages, I believe, on your gig. For me, I have 3 packages, which all depend on the size of your canvas, because that's the real limitation for me. Is like the dimensions of, or how many pixels you can fit into a work. And yeah, like, because the currency conversions are weird and it's all over the place because the currency economy is acting up right now. Strange times. But yeah, I think it's like all in USD. It goes from like 64 by 64 is like 10 USD, and then 96 by 96 is like 15, and then like 25 is for 256 by 256.
How much an hour are you getting paid then?
I don't know. I'm trying to like, I'm not spending like oodles amount of time on like one thing, right? But also, I'm not gonna, because I'll spend ages on like an artwork anyway. It's not practical if it's like $20 an hour and I spend like 5 hours for it. No one's gonna pay that amount of money.
Yeah.
But I don't. But I try not to spend too much time on it either. But then again, besides like thinking about it, right? I'd be doing something similar,
Anyway,
and
yeah.
and it wouldn't be getting paid. Yeah, so it's kind of like, oh, this is a bonus.
Yeah, that's how you can.
I'm winning in all
justify
fields,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. That's fun.
That's sick. What have I been up to?
Yeah. What have you been up to, Dash?
I've been caught up in a lot of work, maths especially, but I've been applying that maths.
Imagine doing maths.
Imagine mathing. No,
Imagine
but I've
not
been
doing
working
standard
on
maths.
lots of mechanics to do with text manipulation and stuff, creative use of subtitles, which is
Oh, yeah,
actually
think
which is
about it.
actually making me use a bit of the math we've just been doing. Some of the high level trig stuff. Well, not that high level, but it's not fucking year 9 shit that we use for our
Yeah.
lighting.
So it's a bit more advanced.
Slightly. So that's what I've been working on. And the devlog coming is from me, and it's on level design and sort of like the process I go through with the writing and what I decide what the purpose of a scene is really, and then from the very essence of that idea to a final product. The thing is, we need a final product of a scene for the video, so I'm still waiting on
Which
assets for that. Which yeah, I know which you've been up to, and if you might have seen the latest Big Man portrait, which is a pretty signature part of the scene that I want to use.
Yeah, that turned out more of like a I don't know, like a figurehead of the room than I thought, because I was like, oh, little portrait. But once I actually finished making it, I was like, hey, this is actually pretty big.
Oh, it's fucking sick, right? I
was quite happy
in
with
my
myself.
like prototype block out, I have this massive just fucking rectangle where I'm like, yeah, this is where the epic picture's gonna go. But no, that turned out sick, and it's the first time I've seen you do a full scale portrait like that, as a like, apart from, I guess my profile picture is the closest thing to it.
That was the first time I've done like an actual portrait thing, and then I was like, yeah, let's try something out. And I don't know, I kind of just looked around and I stumbled across, partially me looking at things online, but also me just experimenting. I was able to get this interesting like abstracty design. And also previously I was looking at like color swatches and like how to pick colors for skin tones and like for faces and stuff.
Art theory there.
Yeah. And yeah, I was able to come up with something pretty interesting. Because usually I struggle with color in artworks. But this time around, I think I've been getting better at it.
You use a lot of colors, but I don't know if that's like a fault or.
Yeah, no, that's because I just went into the fucking deep end this time. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And yeah, I've learned a lot. So that was cool, and it turned out pretty alright.
Yeah, sick.
So,
well, this boardroom scene is one of my favorites. Like,
yeah, I agree. I think
mechanically, I have some extra stuff for it that I've been working on for it, which I guess I'll be running by you tomorrow when we're spending the whole day grinding. So expect some shit to rock up in project updates.
Long weekend, let's go.
Yes, I can finally spare a day to dedicate the whole thing to doing some work.
What's it actually for again? Like the long weekend?
I don't know. I have no idea what the holiday on Monday is for.
I was talking to my folks the other day, and I was like, man, I'm so keen for the long weekend. And then they were kind of sarcastically going, oh, you're just taking it for granted. You didn't even know what it's about. And I'm like, yeah, what is it about? And they just go, yeah, I have no idea either. So,
no one cares. That's the thing. It's like,
yeah, the big picture, like the big headline, is just Monday off.
Yeah, no work on Monday, boys. Day off. All right, sick. So that's what we've been up to lately. Now it's time for some, I guess, game design talk. Regarding last week's Tell Us Tuesday question, which was your least favorite mechanic found in a game? Max.
Yeah, it's pretty broad.
It's pretty broad. Oh, we got bugger all responses. I'm not sure why.
Yeah,
I guess people
we got literally 0 responses on Instagram.
They play perfect games.
Yeah, oh yeah. No faults at all.
They've never been pissed off playing a game ever.
I don't know. If I think about it, because it is pretty broad, so like there's a lot of different things you can say. I don't know. I guess the big one, loot boxes, if you want to consider that
a mechanic. Yeah, I guess a game design choice, like a monetary choice.
Yeah.
Sort of like how Moz hates battle passes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like battle passes. I mean, I'd infinitely rather a battle pass than fucking loot boxes in a game. But I think that main craze with loot boxes is kind of past, and everyone's like, yeah, that sucks. So I don't think we'll be getting any more, large titles rocking out with loot boxes, because they just get like beaten to hell and back by the community and by literally everyone. I don't know. I was actually thinking about other games and how they do progression systems that aren't like too linear, and I was thinking about like some of the Battlefield titles with their battle packs, which I don't know. Battle packs is kind of leaning towards that whole idea of loot boxes, and
what the fuck is a battle pack? Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so basically, I haven't looked into this battle packs shit for ages, because whenever I play Battlefield, I've already like unlocked shit, so I don't even worry about the battle packs. But I think what it is that when you level up, you get like a battle pack, and you can open the battle pack, and you'll get random attachments and shit for your guns. It's all randomized, but I think you can also buy battle packs as well with real currency.
Okay.
So, but I actually don't mind it because like there's a ton of weapons in Battlefield, right? And I think that the battle packs are good for, like, you might get some optic or like some foregrip for like a gun that you haven't used before, and you go, you know what, why not? Let's just try it out. But in that sense, also, it's kind of annoying because if you want to progress in like a certain kit or like certain weapons and stuff, you can't be guaranteed to get certain, or you can't be guaranteed to get like attachments for certain weapons that you want unless you get weapon specific battle packs, which you have to do just by grinding out the single weapon for ages. But that's different. Like the whole thing's kind of like it's a bit complicated, but I don't know, like it is RNG and you can, you know, buy into it with like real world cash, but it isn't as detrimental as, you know, games like when Battlefront 2 launched with the battle packs in that game, where a lot of it's like you can get pay to win items through it.
Okay.
Yeah. Even like a lot of people don't like the battle pack system. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. There are some positives about it. But yeah, I wouldn't consider it too good either.
You know, that's fair. I don't play like a massive amount of like online multiplayer games. I play a bit of Brawlhalla and I guess a tiny bit of League of Legends sometimes with my friends. And those are like the biggest games I played. Oh, and I used to play a bit of Rocket League, but I don't have like a massive experience with, I guess, how the bigger games make their money once you've already bought their game.
Yeah.
I prefer to spend my money up front, and there we go. I've got the fucking goddamn product.
Yeah,
I don't know why you should suck another $100 out of me.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't like battle passes.
Yeah,
for,
it's
like
if they're
games.
free.
If it's a free game,
we talked about
sure.
battle passes last week, but yeah.
We did. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back into it.
That's fair enough.
I'm just gonna scroll through my Steam's library, see if I can find anything.
Yeah, I got a couple while you're scrolling.
Yeah.
Risk of Rain 1. Thankfully, they removed this in Risk of Rain 2. The devs have agreed it's fucking like stupid mechanic, or at least annoying. And it's after you beat like the teleporter boss. After you finish charging it, you have to clear all the other enemies off the screen before you can proceed to the next stage.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, that was in Risk of Rain 1. Or, like you've played Risk of Rain 2, so it's got rid of that.
Yeah.
But that was the thing, and it sucked so much, right? Because if it was in Risk of Rain 2, it wouldn't be that bad because you become like really mobile in Risk of Rain 2 once you get like pretty good, and you can just clear shit out. But because everything's 2D, you fucking, I don't know, it just took ages just running around, just shooting dudes to clear them off the thing, and it was just like, I guess it would boil down to like 2 or 3 minutes of a 20-minute run, where it's just boring, right?
Yeah.
Which I guess is just not a very enjoyable game design choice. Which is, I'm glad that the devs took that out.
Yeah.
I still wish in Risk of Rain 2 they had the teleporter charge faster if you were like doing better, because like you still get to the point where you've literally cleared the entire screen and you're just running around in circles in the teleporter waiting for it to fucking tick down. I wish it like charged faster the less enemies that were in there or something.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, so you could proceed to the next stage. If you were like clearing everything out super fast.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'm still trying to think of games. I don't know. I'm like just scrolling through my Steam's list right now.
I have more. How do you not have that many? I have another one. I don't like.
Oh, awesome.
This is just a personal thing. I don't think it's a bad. I think it's actually a good game design. It's just me being a grumpy person who doesn't want to. He's not that good at video games. But in the games like Celeste, like platformers, where they have heaps of like variants or like timing stuff with like moving platforms and everything. If a level's really fucking hard and the level's constantly changing and I have to perfectly time the point at which I approach like stuff, like the first bit, it just pisses me off, right? It's like If a level's static, I know the route and I can keep like approaching it and work out the puzzle. But if everything's like dynamic, it's like I just want to keep running at it and hammering. See, the way I play platforms, I just keep firing at the level until I work it out. But you can't do that with moving platforms or moving obstacles and stuff.
I know what you mean by that.
Because you actually have to use your brain and think about it. But I don't know. When I'm pissed off at a really hard platformer, that's not a headspace where I'm thinking the best way.
Yeah.
So at least I can acknowledge that it's good for the game. I think it's just something that pisses me off because I'm not that good at platformers.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just scrolling through. I don't know.
What? You don't ever get you don't
No,
have
hang on,
stuff that you don't like in the games? I hate in
you know what?
I hate in Starbound when you fucking craft an item. It takes real time. It takes like if you want to craft like an important item, it takes like a solid like 15 seconds where you just have to sit there with the menu open. Like why? I don't understand why that's a thing. There's literally like I think the most downloaded mod on Starbound is like the instant crafting.
Yeah,
mod.
the instant crafting. Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah, that confused me a lot. Like coming from Terraria or something and like playing like a little bit of Terraria.
It wasn't in the beta. They introduced it in like later on in like 1.0 for like no reason. Like what the hell? Why is this a thing now? But I guess it's all right.
I mean, I have one, but it's not really like a mechanic. I mean, it kind of is just like a large set of mechanics that's determined by like a choice in the game. Titanfall 1, right? I never played the campaign for Titanfall 1. Because the devs did this experimental thing which kind of sounds cool in theory, but in practice it's not very smart. Well, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't really fit the dynamic of Titanfall, but they integrated the campaign and the storyline into the multiplayer. But so when you'd play the campaign, you'd be playing multiplayer matches, but the outcome of the game, like whether you win or lose, will determine how the story goes. I mean, like it sounds pretty cool, right? So
that sounds. I mean, it's interesting. It's unique.
Yeah. But the thing is, like when I got Titanfall, because Titanfall 1 died pretty quick, I think, but because when I got it, I wanted to play the campaign, but it was you'd play the campaign once, you get your big clusters of players who would get the game at launch, and you get people who would play the multiplayer and then they'd play the campaign or vice versa. And you play the campaign like once, you go through it, but you play the multiplayer the most, right? So why would you have big groups of players sitting on the campaign, especially if you get the game post-launch? And I just never played it because I couldn't get matches in the campaign thing. But also, like, by then, the multiplayer was kind of dead as well. Like, it'd take a long time to get matches. But
it's not a very, like...
It's just weird. Like, it was kind of a cool concept. But it didn't really work out.
It doesn't age well.
And the campaign wasn't even that good, to be honest. But they definitely made up for it in the sequel. Titanfall 2's campaign was fucking awesome.
Really sick. I mean, I fucking got no input on that. I haven't played but
no, it's cool. Like it isn't all shoot, gun, bang, pew. They had this philosophy where they would go. I think it was like half. They went platformer half and shooting half. So like for every hour you had.
I think I saw the Good Game review like ages ago.
Oh yeah.
Whenever it came out, you can go between two different like realms or worlds or whatever, sort of like phase between them.
Yeah, that was one level. So you'd have like what was really really cool is that each level or like certain levels had its own like distinct kind of mechanics, like whether it be like a map mechanic or like a combat mechanic or whatever. It would always change up like the entire game and like how you'd think, which is so cool. Like that teleporting level where you'd like phase in and out of the worlds with the time travel shit. That was so cool. And also there was one where the map, like most of the map, in one stage was where you were in like this big factory which would create like these houses or some shit, and you'd be on like a conveyor belt as the map's been like built around you, and like you'd be fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
which is pretty awesome. Yeah, there's so many as well. Like there's a lot more.
That's kind of
Yeah.
sick. Maybe next time it goes on sale pretty cheap. Maybe I'll pick it up for like $5 or whatever, and
Yeah, it's a good campaign.
gives the FPS genre a go. You know?
Yeah, give it a go. Should be right.
Not
It'll be
something
fun.
I'm super familiar with, so maybe we have to give him a chance.
Yeah.
I don't really have much more interesting stuff. I mean, I don't like the Fog of War and Wargroove. I think it's shit.
Wow.
I just don't
I've
like.
played.
It's like imagine playing chess, but you can't see your opponent's chess pieces until they cross
Yeah.
halfway.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It just seems to. I mean, I get it. Like changes the dynamic and adds extra strategy, but to me, it's just like that's not what I want to really be playing.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Fog of War is pretty good in certain games. I don't know if it works as well with Wargroove and just the way that it's kind of set up. And
Oh
to
yeah,
be
no, I
played.
like Fog of War in like RTS games, like
Yeah,
and stuff, but turn based. It's literally just super chess. Like I don't want to play chess with fucking Fog of
Yeah.
War. Like I want to see what my opponent's doing and try and like.
chess, but you're blind.
Yeah.
Simulator. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, I reckon that probably wraps up mechanics we're not big fans of. I mean, most of the games with mechanics I'm not big fans of. I just don't play them. So
Yeah.
I've just drifted
No,
down
like,
to the bottom of the
I
scale.
can't think of anything right now, but I mean, I subliminally I do pick up on mechanics that I go, oh, that's shit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just me having to try to pull it out of my brain right now.
Yeah,
It's-
no, I'm not
it's
even
it's
gonna. I'm
happening.
not gonna mention the longing. I'm not gonna mention some of the
Oh,
shit
yeah,
that goes on
okay.
in Rain World. That's just stupid. That's fair. Moving on. Are there any games you've been playing recently that you want to talk about, or?
I haven't really been playing many things. Oh, I was playing GTA 5 recently because I got that for free on Epic Games
yeah.
the other week. But yeah, nothing really to talk about in that. I mean, I haven't played it. I've been one of those GTA 5 virgins until the sale came along. It's been out
Yeah.
for so long, but I just haven't been able to pick it up. So I was like, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played like bugger all games this week. I played a tiny bit of like Brawlhalla towards the end of the week, but most of the week I actually hadn't been doing much gaming. Too much work. But I picked up some new games, right? I picked up Mirror's Edge. I don't know
Oh,
what
that's
the fuck
fun.
I don't know what it is. I've seen it on Good Game when I was like a kid though, and it was like $3. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think I picked it up off Origin years ago. For maybe like $7.
Yeah, so that's on my two playlists. I also picked up Crawl. You know that game with the sick pixel art and like it's like
I've heard of
the
it
co-op
before.
fighting one. I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's the one where one person's the monster and everyone else has to fight them. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
I've heard
It looks fucking sick. The graphics are
I
awesome.
think I know what you're talking about.
And it was
yeah.
like $5, so I picked that one up. And I also picked up. I haven't played either of those. I haven't found time. But I picked up a game called Smile for Me, as well. And I played a little bit of that today actually. And that's
Ooh,
it's
nice.
labeled as an indie casual psych horror. Have you played any of like the stereotypical like psychological horror games before, like Pony Island or anything like that?
I've played like I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last horror game I played. I played Outlast.
Oh, let me Google this.
I've seen gameplay of Pony Island. Like
Yeah.
ages ago.
Outlast, $30. Oh, this
I don't have it.
This
I
isn't
played it on my
isn't a
mates.
psych horror though, right? This is like a survival horror.
No, it's linear.
Yeah, that
Um,
doesn't. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's very different to the psych
Yeah.
horror I'm talking about. It's kind of like, I guess I'm sick of it. Really, I don't think it's that effective. It's where like there's a common trope in like the psych horror games where it's just like it all looks all happy, but then really it's evil underneath. Oh no, who would have thought it?
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of fucking transparent, I guess. It's in that fucking, what is that game called that I picked up for like $2? It's published by Devolver. It's called like Pinkaroo Manimo or whatever the hell it's called. Hold up, I've got to find it. Pikuniku. You'll know what it is.
Hang on.
The characters look like they're from that fucking cool math game, Meeplings or whatever it's called.
What's it called? How do you spell it?
Pikunikku.
Oh yeah, hang on. I think I've seen it.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so I think that's tagged as a psych horror as well. And it uses the same sort of stuff. But I guess it's just
I see.
I'm not. It just feels like such a like overdone trope. That doesn't really hold much stuff. It's like, I guess the punchline at the end is that it was all like an act and they were actually all evil. Like I don't get what's scary about like happy characters doing like evil things. Like I guess that's why like the clown trope is like a horror trope.
Yeah, because it like fucks with your like perception on what is good and what is bad.
Happy
and, like,
clown and it's doing evil things. It's like
isn't in human psychology isn't like fear the or I know that like terror I think is where your brain is like stuck between fight or flight, that it doesn't know like what to do, doesn't know if it should be scared or not. If it should be
and
it's
I
like
guess
really, like,
I guess
like
that's what they're
uneasy
trying
type thing.
to like get at. And maybe I'm just, my brain's like so fucked up that it just doesn't get affected by like stuff like this. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm not scared playing these games. I'm not.
Yeah, I think I remember like I've seen stuff like this before, so I think I'm kind of used to the trope as well.
It's just like I'm doing all this happy stuff. When I'm doing all this stuff, I'm just waiting to the point where something spooky might happen. And it's like, damn, okay. And they like kind of do stuff like this in like Danganronpa, how they have like the happy Monokuma bear, where he's running the killing school. But it has other stuff going on, like there's actually a genuine mystery, and like detective mechanics and the trials and everything. That's like interesting to work out. It's not trying to spook you by.
Yeah, it doesn't just rely on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I really like that game. I'm not sure how I feel about this game yet. The art is super cool. Like, it looks like lovely. Made in Unity 2, just by two guys. The music's cool, but I don't know. I've only played like an hour and a half, but so far it's just been, pretty straightforward. And I guess not very scary.
No.
Which I guess is fair enough. I just wanted to, bring it up as a discussion on those psych horror tropes. I never ended up finishing Pony Island. I played a bit of it, but again, it didn't really scare me either. It's like, oh, it's a happy pony. Oh no, it's a Satan evil pony. Right? Like, fuck, cool.
Yeah.
The game, I actually have a horror game. I want to see if I don't know if I can find it here. It was something that Ryan from the Soulcube server recommended. Yeah, Alien Isolation, like an actual horror game. I've never played it, and I have no idea what it's about.
Have you watched the Alien movies?
The Alien movies? No, I have not. I should watch. Yeah, I should watch the original ones.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really tap into too much lore. It's just kind of good to get like an idea of some of it, because it does reference characters and reference events, I think.
Oh, is it part of the Ridley Scott universe?
Yeah, it's part of it, but loosely.
Oh, okay.
It's like integrated as like some like side quest.
Okay.
Thing, yeah.
I might give that a go. Because I haven't played like an actual like survival like monster horror game before. Just these psych ones. The only game I've ever played that I've genuinely been like scared in is Firewatch, which seems kind of bizarre.
Dude, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so because they build it up to be this like big mystery thing, and you feel so alone in those fucking woods. That genuinely spooks me, and I think that's clever horror.
It's not really well done.
When you feel like, because in Firewatch you really have no idea what's going to happen, right? Because they build it up to be or it's going to be this big thing, and you have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
Because the game's called Firewatch, you're at the Firewatch. What else could there be? When you play a game like that's labeled as a psych horror, and you see all this happy stuff, but it seems like, ooh, there could be something else. You're expecting the fucking, like, the evil thing to come out, whatever. Like, I'm not... There's no tension or, like, real...
I agree.
Unease. But in Firewatch, it's just, I'm always on edge. And that's what made me, I played the whole thing in one night because I was so like gripped. I was like, no, I can't put this down. I need to work out what's going on. And I think that's better horror game design, even though I wouldn't really class Firewatch as maybe I would class it as like a psych horror. I don't know.
Yeah.
If someone asked me what Firewatch was, that wouldn't be the genre I would give them.
No.
But I wouldn't contest someone if they were trying to make that point, because genuinely, out of all the games I've played, that's the one that's unsettled me the most.
Yeah.
Cool. Other than that, I really haven't been playing much other games.
I bought the Shadowrun series on Steam when there was like a publisher sale a few weeks ago, and I've been so busy. I haven't played any of the games yet. It's like this blend of fantasy and like a future noir cyberpunk type thing, but it's in like an RPG setting. It was inspired from like a bunch of tabletop games. And I was like, meh, why not give it a go? It was all on sale, so I was like, screw it.
You know what's on sale?
What's on sale?
Belonging, 20% off.
Oh, maybe I should, yeah. Yep, that sounds fantastic.
That sounds like an absolute score to me. I'm just telling you.
Oh yeah,
I'm just putting it out there.
Every cent worth it.
I haven't touched it since the last recording. I just can't see. I want to play it. I just can't motivate.
Don't tell me you're bored already.
No, I'm not. That's the thing. I want to play it. I just can't justify. So when I go, I have to justify myself if I'm playing a game, right?
Yeah.
And I just can't justify it. It's like, okay, I'm going to spend an hour of my time walking around in this virtual fucking game doing nothing, picking up coal. Is that something I can really justify myself spending my time on? And I don't think I can. And
sorry, go on first.
I said maybe if I was a bum who didn't do anything but play video games, I'd play it more, but no, I just can't justify spending 400 days in it.
Wow, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said last episode, I feel so bad if, you get up to like day 190 and then someone's like, oh yeah, by the way, at the end of the game, this happens, and it's like, oh fuck, well.
I will finish it, don't worry.
Next year.
Yeah.
Let's go. Anyway, I've been playing a little bit of games. This one, I don't know how I forgot that I was playing. I literally played it today. Mainly because alright, so the game's Islanders, right? I've talked about it before. Yeah. I think I forgot that I was playing it because it's like one of those things you can do in the background, or where you can do while you're watching like YouTube, or like while you're watching a TV show or whatever.
Yeah, okay, Zuma.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's like a city building game, but there's no like currency system. Like there's no real things you're trying to beat. You're just trying to fulfill a score until you can get up to like the next island or whatever. And it's just really chill. It's kind of like about managing.
It's like a strategy game, right?
Yeah. But it's really, really different. It's super simple. It is kind of hard to explain it because it's very unique in the way that the gameplay loop is. Because like usually with like city builders, you'll start off with like a small amount of buildings, and then you'll get like currency, and you can build more and more buildings and stuff, and then eventually your city gets
you
destroyed
produce
or some
the
shit.
resources.
Yeah, but in this you don't have a currency system. You just get buildings, and then you have to put them around. But based on the positioning of your buildings, you'll get awarded points, and that's determined through like proximity to certain buildings. Might award or like or take away some certain points. And yeah, once you've reached a certain amount of points, you'll unlock more buildings. And then once you don't fulfill your certain like number of points you have to accumulate, then it's game over.
Oh, you lose.
Yeah, so it's just like
lose, you have to start again on like a different level.
You start all over again. So it's just kind of like racking up a high score, basically.
Oh shit! Okay, sort of like a mobile game, kind of.
Yeah, it's you can play it for a long time. Like I'll get sucked in for ages because you just kind of like battling yourself mainly, or not really battling. You're just kind of like competing against yourself. Like, oh yeah, I reckon I can do this more efficiently, or I reckon I can get a higher score on this island.
Yeah, it's just a game to space out on, you know.
It is. It's so good, dude.
It's just a game to space out on.
What?
The Longing.
Oh, I had a feeling you were gonna say that game.
Why? It's phenomenal. No, don't worry. Cool.
Yeah, Islanders would recommend. Good, fun, relaxing time.
I might actually. I say I might pick it up. I'm not gonna pick it up. I have too many games to play. I need to finish them first.
But yeah, you should do it eventually. Though.
I've got the Longing to play, fellas. I don't need more games.
Next year, new game.
All right.
Is your main one.
Probably move on to the next segment then. Q&A. We didn't get any questions apart from one from Drew on the Discord server, and he said, hold up, I need to quote him. It's going to be a little bit generic, but what do you guys like to drink? Maxwell, do you have an answer for this? Because I certainly have a signature drink.
That was me drinking some water.
Drinking some water. Oh, you really love water?
Dude, I feel that water is criminally underrated.
Man, that's so unique of you.
Water's good. I actually drink quite a lot of water. Like, I'm not one for skull and soft drinks or whatever.
No, I kind of hate soft drinks.
I'll enjoy a nice glass of water when I can. But I do like tonic water. Actually, tonic water.
That's disgusting.
Tonic and lemon. Tonic and lemon's good.
Tonic water.
I used to fucking hate tonic water, right? But I don't know. I just grew on it. I used to hate soda water as well.
Man. No, soda water's pog.
Soda water is
just like It's just like so bitter. It's like, why the fuck are you doing that to your water, man?
So you have it with lemon. It's good.
No, bro. Whatever.
It's
I'm
nice.
never going to agree with you on that. I'm not even going to argue. At least we can both agree that soft drink sucks.
I mean, yeah, like there's some that's better than others and stuff, but if you took me to the drinks aisle in Woolies and was like, well, you pick a drink, I'd be like, and probably not go to the soft drink section.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it. It's just so sweet, and you just feel shit afterwards. That's the thing. That's why I don't eat like a lot of like. Fuck, my microphone's dying. Hold up. Ugh. That's why I don't eat a lot of like sweet foods. I don't like eat like chocolate bars or like a bag of fucking chips, because it tastes alright, but then you just feel shit afterwards. I'd rather just like make myself a quick like cheese.
Yeah, on the topic of that, right? I don't know why, but all when I was like growing up, and even now still, like chips that were like fucking bright orange, I never used to like Cheetos. And like Cheezels and shit.
Cheezels, barbecue chips. Yeah, no, they're kind of disgusting. Like I think last time I had one might have been like a year ago. It's awful. Like I used to like them. I can't imagine how I used to like eat this shit.
But not like, I mean, that's the ones that are like bright orange, like full of preservatives and shit. I mean, you can get like nice orange chips, like like flavored crisp things.
Yeah, that's alright. But fucking what's the American equivalent? What do they have? They have what are they called? They have these green things that are like shit twisties. They're like Cheetos, but in the shape of twisties. Like Cheeto. Oh, maybe they actually are Cheetos, but we have Cheeto balls.
Oh, yeah. This is a bit of a dilemma having to convert food.
Chip conversion.
Yeah. Now back onto drinks. Yeah, I'm not the biggest soft drink person.
I never liked creaming soda. Like even when I was a kid, I didn't like it. I didn't get why everyone was like, "Why do we have to have Sprite? I want the creaming soda."
I'll have creaming soda if it's like watered down. Not with like fucking water though. Like I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't treat it like cordial. I'd probably mix it with tonic water or soda water.
Soda water? Put soda water in. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess creaming soda could be like a good mixer. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. Let's see other drinks.
Is it time for my signature drink?
Yeah, go for it. What's your signature drink?
The only thing I drink aside from water is lemon. Squeeze half a lemon in a glass and just fill the rest up with soda water.
I do the same with tonic water.
No, then you're ruining it. You're doing it wrong.
What?
You've got the lemon part right. You just gotta fill it with soda water. Don't wreck it with the tonic water, bro.
I used to be into soda water, but then I was kind of like, hey, tonic's cool as well.
Oh shit.
I think it's because my parents always used to have tonic water, and I was like, okay, let's give it a try.
My folks have like soda water with like dry ginger ale and shit. Actually, no, that's what my pop has. That's like his signature thing. Has some dry ginger.
Actually, ginger ale's good as well, but ginger beer is probably like one of the only soft drinks that I drink.
I don't drink like I used to drink it when I was a kid. I just don't do it anymore. It's a bit strong.
Right. Actually, also lemon lime bitters.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's true.
That's
I will have
good.
that. I will have that.
If I'm at a restaurant and they're like, soft drink, I'll be like, yeah, give me a lemon lime bitters.
That's true. I said I don't drink soft drink. Yeah, I'll have a lemon lime bitters.
I think just lemon lime is lemon lime makes everything good.
Lemon lime is like my favorite flavor for like everything, like ice cream and stuff. Boom, lemon lime.
Ooh, nice.
Lemon lime sorbet. Oh
Fuck, you're getting me hungry, bro.
Lemon lime pizza. Oh.
Okay. Okay, let's just stop there before we trigger people listening.
Yeah, well, any Italians listening have already clicked off this video.
Yeah, pineapple pizza, nah. Fucking lemon lime pizza. That's where it's at. Delicious.
Oh my god, I've been listening to I'm in Your Mind Fuzz by Kingiz this entire time. It's just finished, so I think that's a cue to wrap up.
Cue to wrap up.
We've gone through
How long have we been recording for?
Oh, it's
42 minutes.
Yeah, not a super long episode, but we didn't have like a shit ton to talk about without Moz.
And also we've been cut out by like a third because we could say that Moz accounts for a third of what we talk
exactly.
about.
Yeah,
and that would take us to a good decent sized episode. So this is a good excuse.
Yep.
Yeah. Next week though, hopefully we'll all be back and ready to talk more shit.
Yes, I think we should do something unique next week. Let's have a think about what we can do.
Unique for next week. Let's brainstorm.
Not on the podcast.
I mean, we could just draw out a couple more minutes.
No one's listening at this point, bro. There's literally, you look at the analytics. There's literally no one listening to this point.
That is true. We could say whatever we want to.
Yeah, we could literally like say the. All right, no one will stop.
All right, let's stop. Yeah, okay.
We'll catch you all next week with Moz.
Are you gonna wrap up?
I'm wrapping us up. I don't know what else you want me to say apart from bye. My name's been
Socials.
Oh, socials. Yeah, make sure you go check out the socials. They're in the description. Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Check it out. Discord server. We've just kicked off this month's Super Saturday, which is visual art and music competition that runs for the entire month. So whenever you're listening to this, if it's in June, you're fucking banging.
And you can get money from it.
Whoa, crazy! You can take my money.
You can get prizes. You get Discord Nitro.
You can
1 month.
Yeah. Kind of crazy though.
Or $10 on Steam.
All you gotta do is make art and then submit it, and boom, if it's good, then you get the money.
And it's. I mean, I'm surprised that we don't get more entries.
I have no idea. We get more entries in like a weekly palette prompt than we do the entire month. Like,
which is Saturday. Because you can get so much good stuff from it. You can actually get something from it. It's not just a bragging rights or a shout out. You get the whole lot. You get, that's like a whole game or 2 or 3, depending on what you want to buy.
Yeah. Oh well, their loss. I mean, actually, no, it's fucking my loss. I'm just giving my money to the same people every week.
Oh boy. Anyway, I
think
that wraps it up.
That wraps it up. That's me signing off. We'll catch you next week.
Alrighty.
Peace.
Catch you guys.